Hello everyone, welcome back to a new VYS video. And today we're going to talk about Connor McDavid. So, Connor Andrew McDavid is a Canadian professional ice hockey center and captain of the Edmonton Oilers of the NHL. The Oilers selected him first overall in the 2015 NHL entry draft. So, today we're going to learn 7 cool things about Connor McDavid. First, McDavid is the youngest captain in NHL history. So when taken first overall in the 2015 draft, everyone knew that McDavid will soon become a generational talent for the Oilers. The organization clearly knew that as well, and named him their team captain after just one season. With the honor, McDavid at the age 19 years and 266 days became the youngest captain in NHL history. This is a title he still holds and one that may not be broken in some time. While some have continued to question that whether he was too young at the time to be given the captain, it is very clear that he has the full respect of all his teammates he had won over through his 7 seasons with the Oilers. Next, his exceptional status. From a very young age, McDavid has been viewed as a phenomenon, with many believing watching him as a kid that he will one day become an NHL superstar. His excellence was made clear when he was granted exceptional status by the Ontario Hockey League, meaning he was able to play his rookie season at age 15 rather than 16. At that time, McDavid became just the third player in OHL history to be given exceptional status. It was clearly the right decision, and his 66 points in 63 games with the Erie Otters that season was good enough for second in team scoring. Next, McDavid considered playing for Boston University. Though he ultimately went on to play in the OHL, McDavid actually considered going to the college route prior to joining Erie, with his preferred destination being BU, Boston University. Clearly, this plan never came into fruition, but had it, he likely would have played with Jack, who went number 2 overall in the 2015 draft after his one and only season at BU. Obviously, it never happened, but it would have been quite a treat for some hockey fans to witness Mitchell and McDavid on the same team. Given all his success at this point, however, it is quite clear that he made the right choice going into the OHL instead. Fourthly, McDavid grew up as a Leafs fan. Growing up in Ontario, McDavid became a fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs at a very young age. Well, the now 25-year-old said prior to being drafted that being selected by the Maple Leafs would literally be a dream come true. As we know now, Oilers won the draft lottery and selected McDavid, while the Maple Leafs fell fourth and got a great player of their own, which is Mitch Marner. Fifth, McDavid overcame a career-threatening injury. So, in the Oilers' final game of the 2018-2019 season, McDavid was tripped up by the Calgary Flames defenseman and went flying into the goalpost. It was evident immediately that something was wrong, and shortly after, it was confirmed that he had suffered from a torn PCL in his knee. What wasn't known, however, was just how serious that injury turned out to be. McDavid was forced to make a very tough decision that summer. He could either undergo surgery, which was the safer route, but be forced to miss the entire season. The other option was rehabbing the injury, which had never been done by an athlete before, and risking taking away his blazing speed. In the end, he chose the second option, and recovered much quicker than anyone had anticipated. He went on to put up a ridiculous 34 goals and 97 points in just 64 games the next season. 6. McDavid's house is designed by his girlfriend. Roughly a year ago, pictures were posted to social media of McDavid's house in Edmonton. Many marveled at the size and design of the house and were treated to a video in recent months from the Architectural Digest, which gives them a full tour of the home. As it turned out, the house was designed by McDavid's girlfriend, Lauren Kyle. Kyle, who is an interior designer, had varying opinions from a variety of individuals. Some complimented the modern design, while some others found the lack of color to be depressing. Although personally, I think it looks fine. Lastly, McDavid actually appeared in the country music video. In November 6 of 2020, Canadian country star Brooke Kiesel released a music video for a song called A Few Good Stories, which features the walk off the earth. In the video, McDavid has a brief appearance, as well as his dog Lenny. Though the appearance was extremely brief, this is out of the ordinary for McDavid, who, as mentioned, tends to be shy away from public spotlight. Perhaps as he gets older, we will get to see him come out of his shell more often. So, that's all about McDavid for now. See you next video.